E-Rock, Mario D, Future, Crumb Snatcher, Dan, Twist, my man Sean Kahim out in Alaska. I know Kahim be tuned in every single week. Mind you, we going DJing live. Everything's live up here. Alright. Shout out to Chess Payne, Robbie D, my man Robbie D. DJ Oz, DJ Soulbuck. You never know my man Soulbuck is tuned in, cruising through Camden, New Jersey, maybe Philly, dark alley somewhere, bumping that No Ideas original.
Word up.
That's what's up. Alright, also I gotta shout out my favorite person, that's Colleen, aka the Gnome with a Gun. Alright, exciting night tonight. You wanna know why it's exciting? Because we get nothing but people from like, now recently we had a few, to be honest, more than usual, but you know, we get people from Australia and France and New York City and California, but it's hard, man. We don't really get too much local talent. Whether it exists and it don't reach out, or just ain't that many talented people. Right now, I know there's a lot of, let me tell you something. The Hudson Valley is very talented. There's a lot of artists, but you know, right now tonight we got, you know, Get Money fellas, G.m.F. That's Enzo, G Money, DMV. You guys got headphones?
Oh yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we good.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Like I was saying, GmF, Get Money fellas. Alright, Enzo, G Money, DMV. What's good, fellas?
Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? How you?
Happy to be up here, man.
Welcome, my brother.
Thank you for having us.
That's my man E right there. We're gonna keep it at that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What up? Don't make me take it back to Perkins. I used to get powdered up at Perkins.
Oh yeah, baby. You know we was chefing in the kitchen. We doing a lot.
I used to get really powdered up. Not in no kitchen. I used to be up all night and I'd be having to open that damn restaurant.
Oh man.
Be so yo, fam, I'll be so penoid. No lie. This is a long time ago. For y'all that don't know, I don't do any touchdown in 10 years, but I can keep it 100.
Facts.
Yeah,
That's real.
One time I was so penoid, fam, it was bad tickets. Nobody showed up. I just walked out, kids. Packed my car.
Pack this up.
Came back.
He said he just walked out.
Oh man.
No, but shout out to you, brother. I appreciate you guys coming up tonight.
Appreciate you.
Sure.
Yeah, representing the area as well. So let's talk a little bit about what it is, man. G Money. Let's talk a little bit about you as an individual artist.
Copy that. Me, I've been rapping for a minute. I spent some time. I started taking it more serious when I was living in the DMV, which is why I still have that attached to my name. The DMV is the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. Mm-hmm. So I was down there doing my thing for a little bit, and I came back up here. You know what I'm saying? Life, different things in life made me come back up here. So I came back up here, and I linked with these guys. You know, like-minded guys that's trying to make the same type of music that I'm making, and you know, real soulful type music, real music with content, putting it out there to let people hear it, vibe to it, and you know, feel it and all of that. So, plus it's for the culture. I love hip hop. I'm definitely a fan and definitely a student. You know what I mean? So it's a very good look to be able to be around these guys and to be able to make music with them. It's a good time right now.
How long you actually been back here?
About 2.5 years now.
2.5 years. So
Yeah.
you guys now, Enzo, you guys know each other prior to this 2.5 years, or you guys just linked up recently?
Yeah, we knew each other for a little bit. You know, we used to play ball back in the days together. You know, we used to hoop. Shout out to Palm Bush. You know, used to dunk on cats in 7th grade.
Exactly.
You know how we do it. You know, we knew each other from back then. So, you know, me getting back into the music thing, it was only right that I grabbed my brother and we try to craft and create something new and bring something together that's never been done before.
Mm-hmm.
And
so what is that you're bringing that's never been
I'm
done
changing
before?
the sound and what we perceive music to sound like.
Okay.
So we're bringing a little bit of the old with a mix of the new, and we're blending it well. And we're making our own little sound. And we created something, and through the music, everybody will begin to understand what I mean. When people hear the My Brother's Keeper album, Volume 1, they will hear a lot of different sounds on there. I got women singing on it. I got people rapping on it. I got a lot of different
Guitars
eclectic
playing on it. My father
sounds.
was actually
instrument?
a Isley brother.
Oh, wow.
So he played the guitar on it for one of the songs, The Rain. And it's putting all these different sounds, all of our different talents from different walks of life at the time that we were doing what we were doing, and just bringing it all together in this pot to make it like, right now, to make it today. And the sound is still, it's a current sound, it's a hip hop sound, it's something you could vibe to, all of that, man. It's different. It's a lot of the same sounding stuff nowadays when you got rap, commercialized rap, or rap that's the commercial side of it, or whatever, the heavy radio played stuff. So we try to keep it, a little more authentic, a little
authentic,
yeah,
little street. You know what I mean? You can't go wrong with that.
Little gritty, you know it.
Man.
Gotta love it, love it, gotta love it.
definitely.
And shout out
family in
shout out everybody who do what they do.
Oh, yeah.
But teach his
Definitely.
own. We just make a little different vibe music.
That's how it's supposed to be.
That's
though.
it.
That's it. Now, prior to you guys linking up, putting together this GmF, you guys did what you guys do solo wise? You guys ever put out projects, any mixtape type things? You were hitting the studio, stuff like that?
Yeah, definitely. I put out 5 mixtapes before I actually put my EP out, which I just put out earlier this year, called Next Up. So that's streaming all over the place.
And that's all original beats as well.
Original beats
And
with
now the
that.
mixtapes is what, like a mixture of like some original, or
Yeah.
just all like industry beats?
Yeah, some original, some industry. It's a mixture of both. A nice mixture of both. But the mixtape put on Dat Piff, stuff like that. SoundClouds started taking a little more serious when we started putting it out, and actually really trying to really be heard everywhere outside of just SoundCloud and all of that. And it gives us a different platform, different ears hearing it. So you never know, the sky's the limit after that.
Word up, because the internet is worldwide. All it takes is that right moment in space and time.
Right.
It could happen just like that,
Yeah.
Right.
But like Enzo, what about you? Because when did you really start rapping? Like,
Forever, man.
I didn't remember.
Forever,
I don't
man.
remember we ever chopping it up about.
Because
about
back
rapping.
then it wasn't about the rap. It was about getting to the get to.
Yeah, get to
You know what I'm
the
saying? We was getting it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In my former life, man. Anybody that know me know my whole path. My lifestyle has been ups and downs, different things. Most life in the trap. That's been my life. But always been a part of music. When we was younger, back in the '90s, me and my brother and my cousin, we had a label, Paper Chase Entertainment. We started that. That was out of Queens. That was out of Queens,
Okay.
in the city. So we did that for a couple years.
Is that
So I've
where you're
always.
from?
I'm originally from Brooklyn, but I rep the whole city because I lived in different part of the
So
city.
when did you actually come up top?
When I came upstate, maybe about, I would say 2000, around that time, a little bit before that. And ever since then, it's been my home. And I treat the Hudson Valley 845 like it's my home. Middletown's what I rep, but I got love for the city, but I rep Middletown like it's my home.
Of course, it is home.
But when we decided to start the label, this is me starting brand new. So anything that I've done prior to this, whether it been mixtape, whether it been when I was young, rapping on features, that's all like back then. Right now, this is me starting brand new label, new everything from the ground up.
So let's talk about the whole label, building everything from the ground up, and where it's at right now, and where you guys really want to see it going. Then we're gonna talk about the project you guys got coming out.
Right.
All right, so, we started building the label, Get Money Fellas, Records, and Music Group. Started with me, G Money, DMV. It's an independent label, 100% independent. We co-CEOs. Everything we do is original beats, original sound. What we crafted together is we try to develop something from the ground with brand new original ideas and concepts. So with the influence of what we know and what we can incorporate with the things we've learned, it allows us to craft and build, and not so much from scratch, but we got kind of a head start on where our
Yeah,
process begins.
Make a mistake, making up mistakes. Now
Exactly.
You grow old, now
Exactly.
You grow wiser.
Exactly.
Learn from the mistakes.
Word.
Let's take this a little bit more serious.
So when people hear the structure in our songs and the whole layout and the arrangement, they're gonna notice that it's a lot different from what you traditionally hear. That's right now,
It's
and
strategically being done too. It's not like it's just something where we're just, oh, let's go to the studio and go make a song real quick. Like, we're really putting certain things together.
To work as a unit.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously it's two MCs, so you
Word.
want to sound, together and cohesive as much as possible.
yeah,
So obviously that's something that has to come from natural energy, from you rocking with each other.
Word.
That's where it has to begin.
real energy.
And
Yep,
then,
yeah.
that's
Building.
where it
Yep.
begins because you can't even spark that thought of even becoming a unit without that energy making that thought come into existence.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
Sure.
So like,
Chemistry.
and then you guys gotta find your rhyming styles, and obviously you guys know each other, but also you start feeding off each other, and nah, I'm gonna come off you like this,
Mm-hmm.
and that's dope, man. That you guys can come together as a unit,
Yeah.
and maybe any games or any things that happened in the past, mixtapes that I could have did this,
Yeah.
I could have did that.
You figure out the
Now
missteps.
you got two people,
Yeah.
and you got Ruin, and Ruin is a well-seasoned
Yes, sir.
M-City.
Rebel Genius on every track.
Word
You hear Enzo, you're gonna hear Rebel
that's
Genius
where
on
the
that
sound,
song.
That's where the sound comes from, for real. It's from a touch of Genius Productions, Mr.
Ruin
Rebel.
is my man, man.
You know what I mean?
Ruin is alright, man.
Word up.
Word.
The reason why I like Ruin so much is because no matter what position I was ever in,
Yeah.
he was always the same with me every single time. Like
Solid,
there was
yeah.
And it was always like, yo, Nut, what's good? And I'd be like, I'm thinking to myself, like, man, I've been up for maybe 6 days at this point, you know what I mean? But he's not judging me, you know what I mean? He's not
Yeah,
judging
yeah.
me, showing me love, and he would treat me the same every way. Even like to this day, we bump heads often in New York City.
Word.
Like I said, Ruin's got a brand new beat on that Planet Asia Milano. That's that first track.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire. That's fire. That is
track
fire.
getting all the tracks you're getting, but that particular I was at a party last night. Somebody's like, "Yo, that beat Ruin, man. Yo, that's
Word. That's
Yo, he got some heat, man. He got a lot of heat. And we ain't done. We got a lot of stuff.
What is you said My Brother's Keeper?
My Brother's Keeper
That's the
Volume
new
1.
new project
That's
you guys
streaming
have out
on
right now.
all
Yeah.
platforms.
And Ruin, you did every beat on that?
He did about,
I
I would
did.
say, 75 to 85% of the album. He did most of the arrangement, most of the engineering, and most of the putting the album together with myself and G Money.
Yeah, organizing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Making the music, executive producing.
Exactly.
basically.
So with most of the sound that the three of us has crafted, it becomes the three of us.
Now there's nobody else in
That's it.
GmF.
It's what you see. It's Rebel Genius.
So Rebel
It's
is
G Money and it's Enzo, and it starts with me, the top
No
of the
doubt.
food chain, and
doubt.
these are my legs. Without
Yeah.
them, I can't move.
Nah, I feel
So
you.
they make sure that the masterpiece comes together. They make sure the plan is correct, and we all physicalize. We break it down
Yeah.
because it's all a vision. We gotta all buy into it, and we all brought into it, and we gonna win the same way.
Yeah, and Rebel killing them, man. Regular. It's good to have you.
try,
Like,
man.
start
Yo, I'm
hearing
glad to
some
be here.
stuff,
I
man.
pop
You know
up
what
every
I'm
once in a
talking
while.
about, man.
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
as much, there ain't enough Rebel raps. There ain't enough Rebel.
I promise you, when you hear the next verse
Rebel-
this
Rebel
man
gets
get,
busy, bro.
top five verse you gonna hear in a
He
long
gets-
time.
Rebel got a long history.
He gets busy.
I be telling you.
Rebel,
He
we did
gets-
our first song, Rebel's first song. I got Rebel and second songs.
Yeah. He put me on. Yo,
I would
yo,
say
shout out to
I wouldn't say I
NBC.
put you on.
No,
but
no, you did.
maybe
You know
the first one
why?
to play your record.
Yeah, you
know?
gave me that confidence though, in a certain way where I was like, honestly, yo,
Come on.
being on that.
Yo, come over here, man.
My bad.
We want a mic,
Yo,
man. Go-
yo, peace. But yo, and you for real, man. You gave me the confidence to, you put me on the mixtape, and I was telling people like, yo, man, I'm on the NUT volume. I don't even know what volume it was.
Volume 18.
Volume 18. Yeah, it was volume 18. Yup, that was it. Yeah. And I was telling everybody that, and it was an honor, man, and to this day it is. You know what I mean? And